And hello everybody to today's Wednesday. No, this is Wednesday. Today's Thursday. So like yesterday, I'm still kind of getting over a cold. So I'm still gonna be coughing quite a bit. So apologies if I still keep trying to clear my throat. But I feel like by tomorrow, hopefully I should be much better. Because like I said yesterday, the thing that lingers the most is always the cough. Once you get past the sore throats, the running noses, the high temperature and the headaches, the cough is always last to go, and it can sometimes linger for a very long time. Which, of that said, so I don't, once again, I probably will do a shorter stream today, around like 2 hours, because I don't want to, once again, run the risk of making myself worse. But I still want to stream because I'm in the mood for streaming. And I figured, what could I do today? And I remembered on Genshin Impact, because I want to play Genshin Impact. I have not done most of the character story missions on there, and a lot of that is voice, which means there won't be a lot of me talking, so I won't be exhausting my throat too much. I don't know if speaking too much can affect the cough or not, but yeah. So I figured we'll do that today. Do some Genshin Impact side stories. And what I thought makes sense to do first of all was the one with the Raijin Shogun. Considering we recently it was a couple weeks ago now, we finished the Inazuma storyline, it made sense to do her story mission today. Now I don't know if we would end up doing hers in the entire stream, because these ones can vary in length. They could be an hour, it could be 2 hours, it could be an entire 3 hours, but we'll see how things get. So yeah, that's about all I have to say for today. Not much has really changed. I'm a little tired again as well. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure why. It could be just trying to get over the cold, is draining my energy or something, but I should be okay. So let's get started. The music, click to this, and which I can hear that. So let's select it, which is all the way over here. See, let's see. This is all the ones I have not completed yet, but we're going to do this one. Okay, so it should be. Yeah, it should be that one up top. Which is all in Inazuma, which is where I should be right now. Because I'm curious to see what it's about. If it's involving the Raijin Shogun. See what oh there it goes again. See, this has got a lot of brain farts today. I keep thinking the audio is coming out of my speakers, but I don't think it actually is. I'm probably just being paranoid yet again. Because that would be annoying, because it means it would be picked up on a microphone, and it means the audio would most likely be echoing, but it's pretty fine. Right. I see it starts in statue.
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope you can understand.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Is that so?
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
I feel like I recognize that voice actor's voice, but can't quite put my finger on it.
So they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Ippe. Sounds like you're having some trouble.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duties she assigned. But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do. We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder.
I heard that storm. Oh, wait.
Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
That sounds actually kind of.
So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us?
That would be a little childish, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. If she really wanted to get revenge on us, she could just strike us with lightning right here.
Very true. She is a very scary and powerful woman.
Which would also be pretty
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
Considering Liyue's god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
That seems like I guess these.
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryou Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
So I'm just gonna move myself slightly because now I'm kind of moving in a way of the subtitles. Well, not really subtitles, it's a title box, it's a text box, but still.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryou Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control over the other clans.
Huh? Why is that?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma.
Ah.
Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the almighty Shogun hands down her decree.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore, but there's still work that has to be done.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through. But now?
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan, I'm failing to quell the unrest.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns. The Kujo clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. Mustn't cause any more issues for him. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan.
Sounds like a mouthful to say.
Capable of taking charge of the situation now.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryou Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Oh, okay. Take care then. Come back soon.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryou Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right? If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Maybe we should investigate and invite her out for a while.
Huh? You can actually do that?
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then?
Yep, we've got it all in hand.
You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest.
I'll try.
Thank you very much. I owe you one, again.
No worries.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right?
Oh yeah.
Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Yeah. I don't know her name already. Which is a fox, just like me. Shouldn't be a problem. The good old fast travel. Good old fast travel. Always good to help. Speed things up. It's up to on a PS4, so it still takes quite some time to load. I'm only 12 minutes in and I already feel myself close to falling asleep, which is just great. Oh, sorry, 14 minutes in. I already know we've got to talk to. And look, there she is.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me?
Yes. Why, yes, of course.
What a smooth talker. Though your eyes do not lie as convincingly as your tongue. You came because you need my help, didn't you?
Ah, you got us. You got us there.
Still, your answer has put me in a good mood.
Oh, that's excellent then.
So tell me, what is the matter?
My matter is I can't tell if the back of your hair is actually ears or hair. I know you're supposed to be like a fox girl and all, but it's very confusing. Could you please explain that for me?
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
In a good way or bad way?
What?
Her temperament has changed?
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike.
Ah, shit, we fucked up! We fucked up! For the reason she's feeling a bit under the weather, just like
The
I am.
defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her.
Does that help? Light novels? What kind of light novels? They're not smart, are they?
Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts
Not
and books to
judging.
console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving. Oh, I could hardly bear to see her that way.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
I don't believe you.
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you. A seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
You're saying she's fine, right?
Oh, she was messing
I
with
don't
us.
know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention, so there is no reason to disturb her. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat.
Well, the more reason to check on her.
I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
Do it for the people of Inazuma?
I like that answer. Here is the pass permit.
Oh, wow.
Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
Neat.
Miko?
Miko,
My
that's it.
question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
Aww. Alright, let's go. Sorry, I did say I was going to be coughing quite a lot today. I'm going to... Oh, I see there. I'm going to take a drink of water. Oh, that's bad. I was just cough would just disappear already. No, that didn't help. I just realized I couldn't have fast traveled at the top, I didn't. Well, we're on the move already. I can feel another cough coming. It's different from a sneeze. I can feel it at the tip of my throat. Oh, whoa, I really ran right into it.
Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves. Guji is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone. Wait, this is authentic.
I'd be a little difficult to get it.
Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way.
Excellent.
Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
I'll try. Depends what kind of. No, there goes that brain. I am tired as well today. I hate feeling sleepy.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
I don't know. She looks kind of fine to me. But looks like any person walking backwards and forwards normally. Let's see what's going on.
How did you get in?
I had a pass.
Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
I'm not trespassing.
Wait, no, it's us! Oh, why are you treating us like we're your enemies?
We did fight in a battle not too long ago, so can you blame her?
We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means.
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude. That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
This body has no need of rest, but I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing. But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of Euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this.
Why not put your mind at rest?
I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing.
Okay.
I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
How so?
What do you mean by that?
Got a headache?
It has been forbidden. Please refrain from making me talk any further.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Are you sick? I'm a little sick.
It's you too. It's been a while. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Ah, now we're going to the world of Euphoria. Well, it kind of looks like the infinite Tsukuyomi. I probably butchered that. Yeah, doesn't it? Well, that's all clear, so it doesn't as much, but still. There we go. There's the what?
That was terrifying. Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
Oh, that's right. That's Paimon's first time coming here.
Huh, it's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
No, it's Paimon's first time.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting.
Ah, okay. I guess I keep forgetting the Raijin Shogun is like a puppet that he uses. But the way she just functions makes it sound like it's a robot more than anything. But then again, there is like ancient robot things in this world, so it's not unfeasible to think of as like that as well. What does she mean by forbidden?
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Oh, that's always a joke about electronics. How we call tech support if you try to turn it on or off again.
No, she was not created to ever be turned off.
Only to be turned on.
Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
Are you so certain you? So well it works.
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances.
Like?
For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled!
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
You and Paimon want.
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
So everyone was worked up over nothing?
Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things.
Basically like a computer. When you don't know what you're doing, and you change one part or something and then you fuck something else up. I don't know, I'm not a computer expert.
Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
Sounds like you are.
Fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
Any progress on thoughts about eternity?
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
I guess that makes sense. You want to be certain on your decisions. Come with us and get a change of pace.
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
You mean leave the plane of Euthymia?
It might do everyone good.
Yes, you're right. After all, the Shogun is currently unable to take care of business on my behalf. All right then. I'll come out for a while. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
Makes sense. I just realised her U4 is basically a way of her locking herself in her bedroom when she's having difficult things.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guides.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Sometimes if someone's been in their world of euphority for a little too long.
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go, go, go!
So just hanging out with the rising Shogun. That's nice. So it's a date. Because Paimon's there.
There's a familiarity to the scent in the air, and the firmness beneath my feet. Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
To the liveliest place in town!
That is where exactly, Paimon? The market? That sounds about right. Lively places where would be like the marketplace and stuff. Places where people would go, or a restaurant.
No commotion will be tolerated in the heart of Tenchukaku.
Good for you, mate. Right. I guess maybe. Yeah, I was right. Thought so. That's what Paimon meant.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it.
Yeah, she's definitely been in her room for a very long time. I'm just gonna say room because I can't say euphoria properly.
The stores have changed,
Cool.
and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Not frightened.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
It seems like a bit of a well.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
There's a point.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yeah.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me.
This was like deja vu again.
Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
It's the equivalent of the Queen of England came walking in a small marketplace in London.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
People would be all, they would have a hard time trying to relax. I mean, that's basically how she is. She's kind of like a well, that's how all gods in each area. They are kind of like monarchies for each region.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
It's delicious. Oh.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
No, people have got milk sometimes.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk.
Ooh.
The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Now I kind of want to try that for real. It does sound delicious.
Dongo with milk. I've never heard of it.
Is dongo actually a
What made
food?
you want to do this?
So I'm just gonna quickly Google dongo. What is a dongo? D-A-N-G-O. Oh, they're like those little dumpling things on a skewer. I see. Okay.
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dongo and milk?
Huh. Why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dongo, so they gave some to me.
And?
But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. Both dongo and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
That might help your business too. Yeah,
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Oh, I wonder, has he made his milkshake? That could make sense. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
Because milkshakes can feel like that at times.
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dongo milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination, even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
No, almighty Shogun, that's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dongo milk.
So do you like sweet things?
Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this.
I love sweets too, actually. I have a bit of a big sweet tooth. I'm trying to cut down a bit more as I get older. Just because I can eat a whole bag of Skittles in a couple of hours doesn't mean I should eat the whole bag of Skittles in a couple of hours. Yes, I said a couple of hours. Not a couple of days, a couple of hours. That's how much bad of a sweet tooth is. I have a bag of sweets and I will eat them in no time at all. But just because I can doesn't mean I should. Not good for my health.
There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time.
True.
By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
Bookstore is next on the agenda. Oh, it's not far, it's just down here. See some light novels. Hopefully some appropriate ones. I then get one if she likes reading. I'm not going to judge E for it. E.
Shogun. Almighty Shogun, what brings you to the Eye Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
She just wants to browse your books.
Yeah.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
I know not all light novels are porn, but it's just where my brain goes when I think light novels. I don't know why. Because now I think that most light novels aren't porn. Most of them are literally what it describes shorter stories.
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Eye Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the Almighty Shogun's taste.
He said strange, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is porn.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
A lot of it is smut. His hair kind of looks like Gohan. He kind of actually looks like Gohan. Altogether, with the glasses and everything.
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Don't be nervous.
Well... Okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I have just finished compiling them into a saleable form. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then. Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations?
Like most anime titles, I feel like they have to have a fucking ass long title for no apparent reason. For like example, and I'm not joking, this was literally a title of an anime. I might be getting a little bit wrong. I believe it's called Full Dive. Full Dive technology is here, and it is more fun than real life. Something along those lines. That is literally, well, close enough to a title of an anime. But even if I'm wrong, that could end up being the title of an anime. Jesus, it's silly. They have to explain what the anime is in the title.
Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsettias to become stronger.
Oh my god! I literally made a joke about that, and that is literally the title of these. They're literally taking a jab at some animes ridiculously stupid titles. Because I think there was another anime that was called I spent 300 years only attacking slimes or something, or I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. That's what she said. Oh, I love that. I love that.
Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating sunsettias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
An unnecessarily long title.
Narrative device. So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable?
That's what people like. People like fiction. No, is it non-fiction? I always get confused. It's so confusing because non-fiction you'd think would be something that's not true, and fiction is something that is true. Yes, yeah, because fiction is true and non-fiction is whatever. People like fun, imaginative stories that are fun and fantastical. Look at the Harry Potter books.
Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilly churl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
She's never read fantasy books.
understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
Okay, start with the first one. The Rose of the Power. I'm too tired to do a lot of reading. I thought I was going to read out loud. I'm just going to.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around. Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble.
But we don't plan. Okay.
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
Oh, okay. Fair point. Okay. Next one. The epic that is the tale of my love life. Stories. You know, I'll just get Palmer's opinion on these. I'm too tired to do a lot of reading right now.
The suspense is killing Paimon! Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood.
I hope she finds happiness.
Yeah, she has so much love to give. She deserves it. The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
Fair point. Okay, last one. Life made me a fighter, then I just wanted to be a warrior. What? Once again, I'll just get Pyron's synopsis of what it is.
What a strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly? Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
About the journey.
You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right? That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Yeah, sure. There she is.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
Let's go with the martial arts one, because I think a story about her might make her feel uncomfortable, like Paimon said.
Goodness. Are people in Liyue really so complex these days? Even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, he has a rare dedication to justice. Where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma? If so, I will instruct one of the commissioners to bring him to me on his arrival. I would very much like to spar with him.
He's a fictional character. He doesn't exist. What about the antagonist, though? Don't you have any thoughts about their part in the story?
The antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say? They're bad people, and they all got what they deserved. End of story.
A doesn't seem interested in the supporting characters at all. So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plain of Euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time.
It's human nature to seek out change.
I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia. But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me.
Don't mention it.
This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
Well, why don't we take a photo?
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
Ooh, nice scenic spot. Let's take a photo with A or E? A. Right. Do I have to take the photo or?
So, what are we supposed to be doing?
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
Okay, so what exactly is striking a pose?
Photo is a vision.
Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right?
Yeah.
The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems.
Why don't you do the sword
How
thing?
should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top.
Like.
This isn't coming naturally to me at all.
I'd say relaxing.
Casual.
Yeah.
How about this? This feels quite natural.
Maybe another one.
All right. Well, I'll leave the decision to you.
Wow.
Okay. I'll try that.
Oh, that's nice.
All right. Well, I'll leave the decision.
And
This doesn't feel very me.
No.
Is this okay?
No, you're right. I think the first one's
All
good.
right. Well, I'll leave the Okay. I'll try that.
Yes, that works.
Okay. Let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from.
Yeah, I gotta take this photo. Okay. I need to wait. Oh, it's asked me to stand. Yeah, okay. Can I do like a Dutch angle? Can I tilt the camera? Nope, that's too close. I don't think I can actually tilt the camera. Can I? Let's see. These don't do anything, do they? Yeah, it's just the blur. Oh, yes, the blur. Yeah, blur of the background. Oh, there we go. No, we don't want to blur her. We don't want to make her blurry. Damn it. Well, I really fucked this. Maybe. There we go. Because we want the scenery in the background as well. But not too much. That looks good. Yeah, I don't think I could do like a Dutch angle. That maybe zoom out a bit more like that. There we go. And let's find the UI and take the photo. Save. Let's go and show it to her.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me.
This is just totally like a fish out of water story. She's like someone who came from like the far past and has been dropped into the present.
But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk.
It's just a record.
I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid, but it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
That's what makes it so special.
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again. So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me? If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
Oh god, she's having an existential crisis.
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler.
It's a little bit like you and the Shogun.
Hey, that's right! Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that.
So for
My existence. I think I understand.
yeah?
I am me. There is only one of me, but I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in.
Yeah.
The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence.
A photo is a good form of eternity because a photo catches a moment in time and that photo doesn't change. Just saying.
Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging?
There will always be Inazuma.
Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma.
Right.
Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened. Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so noisy down there?
Mm.
Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Indeed.
Yep, let's find out what's going on.
I think his master's gone missing. From the sounds of it. Sounds like trouble. That's what it is. Let's just hope it's not double. Wait, where is he? Oh yeah.
Hey, Ipe! What's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? The Almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Are you looking for your master?
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time. But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
Indeed.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryo Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
Forgive us, Almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryo Commission is in decline. Plus you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest, but I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long. I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then...
Maybe they haven't finished.
Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that.
We can go check things out for you.
No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiations. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations.
Yeah, she's got a point.
This has only come about because I failed to make a timeline. The issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything goes smoothly.
Me too. Sorry, wish this cough would just go away instead of coughing so much. Coughing! I see. Alright, there should be a fast travel point there. Oh, no, that's not one. There we go. What's the best option? I think the best option would actually be to do this and then fly over. Always the best bet with these sort of things. Okay. Fly over, see what troll's going to be. There's probably going to be trouble. I'm going to have to probably fight and probably even take control of the Rising Shogun. And my brain is switching off again because I'm very tired. I think this will be a short stream. Once we finish this story, I think I'll call it. It's so strange because when I first started, I felt pretty good, but then just time winds on, I just felt, oh, this looks sketchy as hell. Yeah, start. This definitely seems sketchy as heck.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains.
Maybe to escape danger?
I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
Is that so? I know it. Fucking Ryzen Shogun's gonna kick some ass, take some names. You wanna fuck with me, bitch? I'm the mo effing Ryzen Shogun! By the way, in the last man I know I never managed to get, which is not a big deal. Like, the team I've got is pretty good. And the point is, once you're a much higher level in this, it just takes forever to level up accounts. So it's like, it'd be cool to have them. But I smell trouble.
We must remove all those who stand in our way.
Still, I get to control of these ways. And there's always other chances. I've heard this before in the last stream. I've got a lot of counters without ever spending any money. Oh, hello. Shred till I'm dead. That's the thing. I mean, I've not played many. There's that brain of mine. No, I've not played many gotcha games, but this one seems to. It's still. Oh, hello, box. It's in the box. They still give you other chances. So if you don't get a character this time, there's always going to be another banner where they'll put them in. So what? Because I think with I forget the Leeway god's name, but when they first time in the banner, I didn't get it, but the second time I did. There's always other chances. Hi, boys. Bye, guys. Damn, that attack is powerful. Well, I missed that. How about you have some of this? There?
There is no escape.
Oh wow, I didn't lose my health. I got a healer, so it doesn't matter. Oh, that! I was wondering what shooting us in. No. But you are. You were saying? Yeah, field, so it shields, so. Might as well use hair power as well. Then switch back to the Rising Sugar. She's not very tall now, looking at it. Oh, these men are very tall.
Shine down. Absurd.
Oh, wow, this attack still works even when I switch cow. Wow, that's kind of cool. I never realised that. So it's basically like Barbara with her little water thing. Damn it.
Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
Hi, boys. Nice and good. Ooh. You got shocked, boy.
To the very
More fools who think they can mess with the Raijin Shogun. Think again.
Cut to the chase. Let the show begin.
There is no escape.
You heard the lady. Oh, must want a special. Come on, quick.
Torn to oblivion.
Oh wow, I'm just effing these guys up. Oh, box. What's in the box?
Come on, we can do it.
Is it another box? No. This place is very big though. Do a spin. Woo! Time to kick some ass. Again. Aha!
It's Kujokawaji. But who's he with?
Stay back. I will deal with this.
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, you're in trouble, mate.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the Almighty Shogun worrying about.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
I smell bullshit.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced? You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryou commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Ooh. Why was there a shot of her thigh a second ago?
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
Yep, and guess who's gonna get fucked up?
The first Tenryou commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel.
Oh, what's the matter? Your blade ain't good enough?
Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Oh, she got you there.
Well...
Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryou Commissioner.
They know if they did, they will get royally fucked up.
Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, Almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryou Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been. But if nothing else, then right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform. Just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless, but I accept. Come forward.
Alright, well, there's two of them! Oh.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn, Almighty Shogun.
Damn. Got his ass kicked.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
Oh. What's in the box? Stuff. Yeah, I don't think there's anything missing. Yeah, let's leave. Make like a tree and leave. What? Oh, God. Oh, that was a big yawn for me. See what she wants to talk to us about. Probably her decision on eternity, I'd imagine.
Whew. When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
You think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought.
Yeah, we did see the brutality of the Shogun now that I think about it. He was lucky.
I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but he has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryou Commission?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased. Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes.
Very true.
The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies. I have much to contemplate in the days to come, but at least I can now see the way ahead.
Will you return? Will blah.
I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryou Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
Then we'll bring you some.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life.
Oh.
Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company. Okay, I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Okay, see you next time!
Well, she says humans referring to these two. The traveler is pretty much implied to be some sort of god something, and whatever the fuck Paimon is.
Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end.
I think Paimon's been implied to be a god. I love the fan theories that the god you see at the start of the game that tears you away from your sibling. People think it's Paimon. Like there's gonna be some weird thing where Paimon has like amnesia or something, has forgotten who she is, and she reverted to some small form.
The only thing left to do is return the past permit to Yaimiko.
We don't have to, we just tell her we lost it. Yes, we should return, I guess. How conveniently we're at the place where we need to return the thing. She knows. I don't know, I want to. I was going to talk to. Wow, my brain went dead on her name again. Miko!
We had a great trip.
Did you now? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it. How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself.
Oh, you would have. You would dare to say that?
It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she has finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take? That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves.
A human heart?
Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does in fact get quite lonely.
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
She was obviously lying.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
Oh. Yeah, maybe this is more to it, because they usually say like Act 1 to them. Because if I go here, because you've got two of them. He's the only one who's had two now that I think about it. But yeah, I think this was a fun. I think I will stop now because, like I said, still getting over a cold and I feel quite tired here. And being tired and still getting over a cold is not a good combination because I could end up getting a cold, could end up returning. So I'd rather not overdo it. But this, and let's save on here. Let's get the music back up and go back here. This was kind of a little fun little thing. This could be a good thing to do because a lot of these like story stuff can tend to be like an hour, or in this case an hour and a half. And they're perfect for days like these when I'm not really all in high energy because there's a lot of dialogue, so I interject every so often. And if I'm do because I like character story stuff like this where you get to know the characters a bit more. I think next time we'll do them in order now. Because Mona's is the only one I haven't done, and we'll go through all of them through the leeway ones as well. I think Mona's actually the last Mondstadt one I have to do, because I've done some of them myself. Yeah, because the other ones after hers is oh no, I think she's Mondstadt as well. But yeah. But wait, I just said you can see here. I forgot I switched to Screamer. I've got my monitor, I can see it, but here you're seeing this. But yeah. Hopefully tomorrow I won't be coughing, but today I felt definitely a little bit more better. Definitely less coughing, so I should be a lot better. But yeah, rather than take the risk of making myself worse, I think it'd be smart just to have a nice short stream. And still, short streams are good now and again, because I know a lot of people have. Not everyone has all the time to watch long ass streams, and sometimes having a nice little short stream can be fun. But yeah, yeah, I enjoy going into that tired state. But yeah, there it goes again. So yeah, obviously tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, because the thing is, tomorrow's the last week of September, and we're in October. I mean, I've been playing a horror game to start up with Zombie but I might want to play more horror games. I'm not sure if I want to play a horror game every day of when I stream, or some days, so that's why I don't want to start too many new things and then have that sit for another month. So that's why I'm not entirely sure what to do for tomorrow. Maybe more of Genshin story stuff. I'll think about it until tomorrow what to do. But that's it. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the stream, and as usual, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, or night, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow.